I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, here's another episode of the Preference to Baby Mama Pipeline. Now, this episode is featuring Jesy Nelson from Little Mix. And if you're asking yourself, who the heck is that? Well, she's an English singer. She got fame from being a member of the girl group Little Mix, who was formed during the 8th season of The X Factor in 2011. She also went solo as well, and she received a lot of flack for her blackfishing and Black American cultural appropriation in her music video for her single Boys featuring Nicki Minaj. Now, I will never, ever in my life forgive Onika Mirage for her many instances of coonery, but I do remember when people had questions about Jesy, a woman who looked like this, turning into this for a music video with darkened skin and kinky curly wigs on, with grills and overalls and Tim boots, talking about bad boys and hood dudes, using slang from a culture that she is not a part of. Matter of fact, she doesn't even live in the country. And I remember Nicki Minaj gaslighting Black American women specifically and telling them that they can't and shouldn't be mad because Black girls wear weave and blonde hair. As if that is cultural appropriation, seeing as though blonde hair belongs to no specific group, and also seeing as though only 2% of the world's population are natural blondes. And then, not to mention, I rewatched this video, and when I sat there and saw this image of these people on the roof, you have an Asian woman and a whitey woman appropriating Black American culture with no Black Americans there. That is such nutty behavior. So disrespectful that I can't even stand it. But nonetheless, I find out that this woman is now a baby mama to a Black man named Zion Foster that she has been dating off and on since 2022. And apparently she was engaged, but now they are broken up because he left her shortly after the birth of their twins because he couldn't handle the strain. It blew my mind because I saw this article on the Shade Borough that said their twins had been diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, and that apparently impacted her relationship with her man, Zion. And as you see, this is what she says. She says, you'll either be a team or it'll tear you apart. And unfortunately, I feel that's what it's done to me and Zion. It's just me and mom now. Now, opening up about his own challenges, Zion stated, I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'm out of my depth, emotionally, physically, and mentally. At the moment, I'm surviving. I just need to get help. What? So you mean to tell me that you will leave a new mother that is recently given birth, that is dealing with, unfortunately, disabled little babies, and because you feel stressed, you're dipping? Well, if you're out of your depth, what do you think that she is? Because she has to deal with postpartum and also all of the stress that goes along with raising disabled children. But once again, you have these women that want to culturally appropriate. They want to put on the whole outer appearance of a fake Black girl and get into Black culture and engage with these Black men, but then are flabbergasted when they get the treatment that Black women have been yelling and hooting and hollering about they're tired of receiving. It's not funny, but it's very ironic to me. The world talks about Black women being made single mothers, being made baby mamas, then being abandoned by the men that make them the baby mamas. But yet and still, all y'all want to do is get your fake tans, wear grills, wear kinky curly and afro curly wigs, and pump up your lips with Fix-A-Flat, trying to be in an experience that you are ill-equipped for. Well, you want the Black girl experience? Well then, welcome. Welcome, Queen. Now you get that experience that so many other Black women have experienced, being left at their most vulnerable time and with children, and being forced to be the main caregiver for all of this time while the daddy chooses when and if he ever wants to participate in parenting. And if you say, hey, why aren't you being a parent? Now you are a miserable wretch that is trying to force him and control him and trap him. And I always find it unusual when whitey women knowingly sign up for the BS. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can't wrap my mind around it, because you mean to tell me that you see all of these things that Black women say, but yet you want to play these games? And you mean to tell me that you couldn't look at this man right here and see that you was going to be left an unmarried baby mama? What? That's what I mean. Playing in playgrounds where you don't know what's going on. And now, once again, I have empathy for her and what happened to her children, because I know that she didn't have any idea that her children would be disabled. And I definitely feel for her on that behalf. But anything else, everything else, she doesn't get my sympathy on, because I really hate it when people try to wear Black women as a costume or as an aesthetic, because that is not what we are. We are not an aesthetic. We are not a look. We are people and human beings. And you don't get to indulge in the things that you think are fun and opt out of the things that are not, because we can't do that. And we're the innovators and creators of what you're trying to do. And what I find to be even more disturbing is that you still, with all of this, you will have people that will bash and slander Black women's name all over social media when relationships don't work with Black men, or Black women are left single mothers and are made baby mamas, and say, oh no, it's because you're masculine. It's because you're ugly. It's because you're this. It's because you're that. The world says that there is something wrong with us, and this would never happen to women of other races, because they know how to keep a Black man happy. Even though we see time and time again that isn't true. That a lot of Black men engage in these behaviors regardless of the race of woman that they are engaging with. And I have no idea why Black women are shamed. I don't know. But for the people that are confused as to why I make this particular series, because the last time I made an episode about the Preference to Baby Mama Pipeline, it was women in the comment sections, why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about this? We don't care, and da-da-da. Well, I will tell you, I make it to show that there is absolutely nothing wrong with Black women. The same outcomes that Black women have in relationships with Black men happen to other races of women. The same women that are pedestalized as being the pictures or the perfect picture of perfection. And so I will expose that madness, hypocrisy, lunacy whenever I can. So please don't make me do it. Don't be in my comment section talking about, oh, I don't care. Why are you making this video? Because I'm going to block you. And, and also think about this. I want to, and I can't. And if you don't care, why you commenting? I just wanted to say that, but I just wanted to say to any Black woman that has had a failed relationship with a Black man, you've been abandoned, you've been baby mamaed, or you've just been used, abused, and discarded, just understand that it's not you, it's them. But I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, then please do me a favor and drop a 99 down below in the comments. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. I know times are hard out here and we all just try to make it. So do your girl a free favor. Follow me on my second channel, Certified Overreactions. Also follow your girl on TikTok. I do live stream there. Follow your girl on this channel, my YouTube, my main YouTube, okay? Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and hype my video up. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.